What's up, Toy Fam, and welcome back to your Totally Cool channel. We are on Transformers Tuesday. I'm Big Joe, taking you to another adventure to Cybertron, or Earth, wherever they may be, or even in Unicron. Oh, by the way, speaking of Unicron, I think we're going to do a toy tour of the Transformers room, and you're going to see a box there that's going to have Unicron. But enough of that, let's look at our toy review for today. We will be unboxing and doing a toy review of the Autobot Jazz, one of the most known Transformers in the Transformers world, but not this Jazz. You might be saying, well, that's an old model, we know that Jazz. We're gonna be showing you a different, jazzier kind of Jazz, and that is the G2 Universe Autobot Jazz, the strikingly colored, the loud, and very, very obnoxiously schemed, colored, painted, graffitied look of a beloved character. I don't know why I even bought this. Man, looks like he's high on something, right? And let's look at him through the window. There may be cobwebs here because I've been keeping them inside of my room, but yeah. Pardon the cobwebs if they're housing some spiders, but that is Jazz. If you look at the same, yep, same mold, different color, more snazzy, jazzy color. Yep, he's got some attitude. All right. On the left side, you have this is like a collage or something. I don't know. What's the difference between a montage and a collage? I don't know. On the right side, you see Jazz in a jazzier color compared to this one. Right? That's basic. That's Jazz. And on the back, you have him. Does it say 20 steps to transform him? We will be doing a transformation of this also in a future episode. So let's not prolong this and let's open him up. Open him up. Right. It is a painful thing to do. Every time I open up a toy, it's so painful. Every time. But we do this because of you. You make this all worth it. So keep tuning in so you have more incentive to show you more toys. Okay. This is more complicated than I thought it was going to be. Oh, there. Okay. Be sure you have long nails or you have a scissor to take it open. There we go. Finally. Then on the side. Make sure you've got through all the tape. There we go. Let's take him out. Okay. Why won't you come out? What is stopping you? All right, there we go. Take him out. Okay, he's got... Hey, there's even some paint transfer on the manual. Okay, so that's the manual. We've seen the manual. Takes 20 steps to transform him into, I think he's a Porsche. He's a Porsche. Okay, and you know he has the environment-friendly ties that we're not gonna cut through. We're just gonna cut through these. It's gonna take a long time too. See, it's easier if you cut through them because. Okay, how is that gonna fit? That's odd. That is odd. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, here's the trick. Taking him out of the box is already a challenge because these two things, the doors are wide out. So you push them in and under, and then you lift this and it goes right through the opening. All right? Even that's a puzzle. So, okay, I see some psychedelic colors. Ladies and gentlemen, I could be blinded by the end of this episode. Let's take out the weapons. So Jazz has 2 weapons. Okay. Come on, Jazz. Oh, he's got 3. Why do you have 3? I don't remember him having 3. Let's take all of these out, just so we be able to take all of this out. 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. And take this one out, 2. Just so everybody. Oh, this one's on his shoulder, I think. Is he? No, it's not. Okay, anyway. This is the more known Jazz weapon. Okay. This is more familiar Jazz weapon. And then he's got 2 additional ones. Okay, he's got a rocket. Is this, No, you can't take it out. Got a rocket. It's sort of like a sonic blaster. But that's for his weapons. Let's look at the toy. Yep. I'm starting to like this. I mean, it kind of reminds me of my youth when everything was so loud and just crazy. Okay, let's do a turnaround and see how he looks. There we go. That's not a traditional Autobot logo on his hood. So it's probably a G2 logo because it's a G2 release. There we go. And on the left, I'm going to love transforming this guy. He's going to be an amazing transformer. Just look at it. Okay, let's do a run through first. You've got a lot of orange, and then you've got some red orange. And then, just to make things more snappy, you've got a lot of the translucent windows. They're yellow and they're translucent. It's like one of those glasses that you have, or the old people have, that make them see better at night. That's kind of like it. Okay? Alright. What else do I like about this? I like the fact that the wheels are visible on this side on his feet, but they're hidden in his shoulders. Right there. So there's a lot of things that are more than meets the eye to this figure. And then he's got a hole on the roof to fit the blaster on. So you can weaponize Jazz. There we go. Okay, there's still a lot of hollow kibble around this figure that I don't appreciate. If you look at the back of the legs, that's hollow. Okay, and then if you lift this up, it's also hollow. So it's not as filled in as most of the figures. That means there's a lot of waste going on. But that is to be expected when you're trying to turn a robot or a humanoid robot into a car and vice versa. Alright, like I said, it takes 20 steps to transform him from this to the car. And just look at this. Like I said, it looks like a rocket launcher, but this tip does not separate from the rest. Unless you want to break it. But then you can't put them together. So they're two separate weapons. Okay, I think it can put it like this. He's got a reserve weapon. And then he's got one more for each hand. Don't you just hate it when the reviewer has bigger hands than the actual figure? This is, by the way, a deluxe figure. Is he a deluxe figure? Yes, he's a deluxe class. That means he's 6 inches of robotic madness. But then you've got 2 of the weapons in his hand, and then you've got 1 more on his back. So when you transform him and turn him into a car, you remove these 2, and you still got 1 weapon on the roof of the car, ready to blast away at Decepticons. I hope Robosen actually comes out with a Jazz. Alright? That's my wish. They came out with a Megatron, they came out with an Optimus Prime, they came out with Bumblebee, and even Grimlock. Why can't you come up with a Jazz? I would love to have a Jazz figure. Robosen, if you're listening, come on, make it happen. Anyway, let's get back to this review. Let's do a toy review. And first impression, it looked awkward in the box. Honestly, it looked like somebody had one too many pills and then decided, hey, I'm going to design a robot. I'm going to design a toy. It looks psychedelic. For those of you who know what that word means, you know what causes it. It looks psychedelic. Somebody was on something. And don't make them take a urine test, because you're going to find out what. So enough with that. Looks really, really loud. Okay, so if you're used to the classic Jazz, this one's not for you. But what the heck, I'm a completist. I want to have them all. I don't have all of the G2, but probably because of this guy. It's like, if they're going to be this loud, I'm not going to get all of them. So the first impression was a hit or miss. It was a miss for me. Playability, Again, Jazz is Jazz. He would be a fun robot to transform. So that is more than what you can say about other Transformers. Yes, I'm looking at you, DK3 Breaker. I'm looking at you, Lift Ticket, bunch of, run-of-the-mill Transformers. But Jazz is Jazz. When you turn him into that car, he is Jazz, and he's amazing. Shelf appeal, I don't think so. I mean, I could keep him beside the regular Jazz, and I keep going back to this because this is the Jazz we all know and love. But if you have him stand beside the Jazz, you're like, what happened to you? Did a paint truck blow up beside you? So shelf appeal is not that good unless you're a G2 fan, right? It's a very, very, very niche collector's market. Price point, not very expensive. So it goes for you that, okay, that's actually why I bought him. Like, okay, not that expensive. I might as well experiment with the G2 universe and see how that goes. Not going well, but let's see how I transform him and how he looks when he's in assault mode. Final toy review. Is he not cool? Or is he cool? Or is he totally cool? Let me know what you think in the comments box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I hate it if I'm gonna say this, but I don't know if I should. But do I? Should I? I think he's still cool. I mean, he grows on you. He's not ordinary. That's what I have to say. That's what I have to say about him. He's not ordinary. This is unique. This is fun. This is what we all know and love. But this is not ordinary, and the not ordinary part makes him worth collecting, worth keeping. That's why he is cool. So with that ends our toy review for G2 Universe Jazz. Stay tuned for the next episode where he would be transformed into his alt mode, and you're gonna pretty much get a guide for Jazz as well. So that's the end of our review. Hope you like this episode, and hit on like if you do. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button. Follow us on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. And don't forget, this is Big Joe reminding everyone. Don't forget, I'm kind of redundant. This is Big Joe reminding everyone, toys are not just cool. They're totally cool. So happy collecting. Bye-bye.